Greetings YouTube, Crosstrain here, and I am coming to you today again from World of Tanks in a replay from yesterday in my Centurion Mk, which is the British Tier 8 medium tank. Now yesterday was a day which was absolutely forgettable in every way, shape, or form, just about. For me in World of Tanks, just one of those days. I had about a 36% win rate. 1300 win 8, just one of those days that was seriously no fun at all. This game, however, was the one game I had all day long that made the day even remotely palatable. So I have loved this tank. I've really enjoyed the grind in this tank. Has not been much of a grind because it is a good tank. You will see it's got really good gun depression. Armor is nothing really to speak too much about, but it has good depression, and it appears to have really good camo value, because I oftentimes, not necessarily, you won't see that on this this map necessarily, but there's times when I have sat and watched as I shoot and didn't get spotted. I do have 6 cents on this tank, so it's a good tank. It's got decent speed. A little bit choppy on the replay right now, but apologize about that. As I work my way up into place, I determined at the beginning of this match, even though oftentimes in a medium, tanks in the south spawn will go up on this hill and spot and shoot tanks that appear over here and on the sides of the hills here, I decided to come up here and take up one of my favorite spots in a heavy tank. Right up here on this ridge, because I have good gun depression, and I could make a difference. Got this T-29 from Chai, Royal Demon. He and I worked this hill pretty good together. He's, of course, in the T-29, got good gun depression. I'm going to put one in the commander's hatch of this low. So this is just a great and powerful position on this map, where you can control the other side. If you've got some depression, then you can do it. And as things go, it's about as arty safe as there is a spot on this map to be arty safe, because it's on the back side of this hill. So I like this position in both my heavy tanks, and then in this tank it was a good position as well. Just got one over the front hull of that T-29 into the side of the turret of that louver, or low, whatever, however you pronounce it. I hear my European YouTube partners talk about a louver, so maybe that's the way to pronounce it, but of course we here in NA just know it as a low. Regardless, we take that low and take it out. You can see the enemy's in pretty strong force on the other side. Something I did not even notice until this morning when I rewatched this replay was that my clanmate, the Pining, is on the other side. In fact, he's in this FCM 50T right over the hill from us, doing the same thing on his side of the hill as we are here. This AT-15 snuck through, so again, I'm using my gun depression here. Gun depression, all I'm showing him is my turret, which he doesn't appear to be able to spot or hit or pen or whatever, and there's a few of us shooting at him, so he really took an overly aggressive and not really a great move into past the town, because he was all alone and unsupported. So we turn our attention back to the back side of the hill, just as a Tiger 1 and a T-34 come up, and take the T-34 out. He was a one-shotter and just got it in him. Tiger goes out. FCM, the Pining, took off and went across the field and got shot by our Commodore Cromwell over there. And I'm just shifting positions here to try to get some shots on those guys on the sniper hill right back in here. Again, this I'm going to put the depression to use. You can see the nice depression here. I am going to take a shot here. from that prototype. I decided not to fix my track because I really don't have to. But again, this is really nice depression on this gun. Pulling into his commander's hatch. So it looks like we've pretty much cleared out the side with the exception of the Roomba there. Royal Demon, my guy that I've been working this hill with, advances, so I decide to go with him and give him some support, go clear this Roomba, and then we'll have some side shots into this Panther 2, which just went down, and their best player, who is Winter something, down there in that Super Pershing. First things first, I know I'm going to get hit here, but I decided it's got to be worth it. I do have an HE shell loaded. Didn't really need HE there. I just knew it would do the job. So here we are. We're our team has kind of taken a bit of the upper hand. We've won the town. We've won this hill. You can see Royal Demons running across the open field, which I didn't think was certainly wasn't the best play for me. Ooh, Super Pershing hit me for nothing, and that was a that was an APCR round as well, but. Not sure what happened, but it didn't hurt me. So I decided to stay on this downside to see if I can spot anything across the valley, including the Arty. I really want the Arty out before I do much more. You can see our T-29 just went down to the Panther 2, which is over on this hillside here. That and the Centurion's over here. We got the Super Pershing here. Arty has not been spotted yet. My suspicion, though, is that, of course, he's where Arty always is, which would be either down on the backside of this town or up on this hill along the zero line somewhere. So I'm seeing if I can just activate, spot him. I know there's a couple of mediums, at least last spotted on the opposite hill there. If they light, then I'll have some shots. So a little bit of a waiting game here. I've got 2,300 damage out already, 4 kills. And my biggest concern, quite frankly, I really want the Arty out, but my biggest concern here is this Super Pershing. He's a very good player. Just took out, and he's darn near full health. Just took out that Yag Tiger. At that point, these guys light over here, so I'm going to try to get a couple shots in. Figures. I'd track him. He's gonna go dark. Take a shot anyways, which clearly misses. So, oh well, he's a single shot for sure. So now the Super Pershing, I'm concerned about what he's doing. He's nearly full health. He's a hell of a good player. So I just want to, again, use some of that. I want to see if I can get some spots across the field. I assumed that he was going to be coming towards me because he knows I'm over here. So I'm going to go hide in this bush and see if I can pick him up. And sure enough, there he is. At first I thought he was coming towards me, but no, he is actually going away. So put one in his butt. Now I couldn't stick around. A, he ducked down into that depression. B, they do have an Arty still, and I just got spotted, as you saw. So I'm going to drive a little erratically and try to, till I go black. That's all I'm doing here. I know they've got an Arty, so I'm just trying to stay black and not go to the obvious. As I say that, you're going to see me go right back to the very same bush. But they saw me moving from it, so my thinking here, for those of you that are wondering, my thinking was that they saw me moving so they wouldn't think I would be at the same bush and when I light again. So now the Super Pershing has moved down the hill. So I'm going to come across the field, and while he's distracted with the Pershing and the Yag Tiger 88, I'm going to try to get some shots in him. I rush my first shot, just totally screw it up. So he gets shot before I can take it. So that was poor. Really, that was just poor. Just rush that shot. And there's that Panther 2. So now I've got 2,790 in their Arty lights, and here's my chance for Top Gun. Again, should have waited for it to settle, but I knew he was going to be behind that building. So I'm flying down here, trying to get, really wanted my Top Gun right here. Had no idea this was going to be ace tanker worthy, because it's only 2,800 damage, but 1,300 experience is enough to get you an ace tanker in this tank. So there you have it. 15-11. It was a good game. Played that one pretty well for me. Really enjoyed working with this Royal Demon from Chai. And it's good to see the pining on the other side as well. Rather have him on my side, but nonetheless, he held that hill well for his team. Didn't work out in the end, but otherwise, it was it's a good battle. I love this tank. This was just kind of an icing, and I guess the lot RNGesus just gave me one good game yesterday, because the rest of them sure were crap. So let's real quickly take a look at the post-game stats. So you can see put out a lot of damage. I actually spotted that Arty, which is kind of surprising considering he was behind the building when I spotted him, and I get some assist damage. But I got 5 kills. You can see lots of hits. 51,396 credits were earned. Again, if you sort by damage done, then I was second. This Royal Demon had 4,200 damage in his T29. I suspect that was an ace tanker as well. That's a heck of an outcome in that tank, in this matchup, in a Tier 8 matchup. And on the other side, the Rumborsik had 3,000 damage as well. So it's a good match. Again, you can see that I had 1,305 base XP, which was enough for an ace tanker, which is really kind of surprising. I was very surprised when I got out and saw the ace tanker. Let's take a look here. I fired 22 shots, hit 18 of them, 14 of them penned, 2,790 damage. Again, I did take 4 hits, 2 penned, 2 did not pen, blocked only 230 for armor. I only assisted on 722. I did drive 3¼ kilometers or so. So I had a big driving day anyways. So of that 51,396 that I made, my net profit on this game was 24,975, which is not bad. I'll take it. And again, with 1,306 base XP, 1957 with premium, and it was my first one of the day. So amounts to 3,914 XP, which is a good day. So again, wanted to bring this game to you. Ace Tanker. This is just my 40th ace tank that I've aced, which is about 25% of all the tanks I played in the game. Just looked, I've driven 164 tanks, at least one battle, and got 40 ace tankers, so about 25%. So I don't get them all that terribly often, but it is nice when you get them. So hope you enjoyed this replay. I'd love to have you drop a comment. I answer all my comments in my videos, so Drop a comment, thoughts, things you would have done differently, or anything that you saw that I could improve on. Love to hear it, and I will talk back at you. So, till next time, this is Crosstrain from World of Tanks, and I will see you on the battlefield. Peace.